Hey, welcome back to Whitetail Garage. In this episode, I want to get more stuff bolted to the engine. So the intake for sure, that's where I'm going to start right now, but also the oil pan, oil pump, a few other things, see what else I can get done. Get this thing pretty ready to drop in, hopefully, this weekend. I don't know about you guys, but I never use this stuff. The O-ring for the distributor maybe, but not those cork things. Always just use the RTV in these two spots. I put this on when they were on the previous engine, but these came with the engine that I bought, and I kind of like those better. More billet look, so I'm gonna see if I can make it work for this front one as well. How do they match? Don't ever use clear tape. I can't remember who it was, but I had a person I know that used clear tape and then bolted the intake right over the top of it, the upper, whenever they got to it. And yeah, it took them a while to figure out what that pop was. All right, next day, I'm gonna try and get a few more things done. Again, just bolting stuff on. Hopefully we can get this in the car today is what I'm hoping for, but we'll see. There's a lot to get done. The next thing I want to do is get the injectors tucked back in. So I'm not a huge fan of this design, but basically they were all designed this way unless you spent a big amount of money. I don't know if you remember from the beginning, but as budget build as this can be, this is a budget build. It up. I've got to get a new belt because this is not the setup that I bought, but it's the setup I'm going with. Alternator usually sits over here. I am not running air conditioning or power steering, and the turbo is going to be over on that side, so I'd rather kick the alternator up over here. So the belt configuration will basically be that, and I'll just tighten this to kick it out. So I ran this setup in the past and it was successful, so I'll do it again. So it catches just enough of that water pump pulley to turn it when it's tight. So I'm comfortable with it, but I've got to order a new belt. I don't have that short belt.
How long does this take?
Right.
Because I'm standing here with the camera.
Not much longer.
Just wondering. I'm not rushing you or anything. I mean,
Right.
take your time. So exciting.
That's what I was thinking. In my mind. Okay, that side's in.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Thinking. Will you hand me the persuader?
Sure.
Why are you stuck? I'm not sure why. Not sure why this guy's stuck. That is weird.
What?
Hey, second big drawer from the bottom. Hammers and whatnot. Can you give me a shorter pry bar?
Can I hand it to you through here?
Huh? Oh. Thank you.
Oh, yuck.
I am confused. I don't know why it's like damn within it. Why?
What's the problem you're having? Something's not lining up? The bracket, you said?
The transmission, I can't get into the right spot. Let's try this one more time.
Babe, are you okay?
Daddy hurt himself.
What did you just do?
Daddy punched something really, really hard under there.
Well, that took a little longer than expected, but we're in. It is in. The reason it took longer than expected, a little lesson for all for everybody else out there, a lesson I didn't think I needed to learn. But this car was originally from the factory a manual transmission car, and the last time I built this thing up, I put a C4 in it. And to put the shifter in it that I wanted to put in it, I had to beat the transmission tunnel down because it had the extra kind of bubble there for the shifter for the manual transmission. And so I just went to town on it with a sledgehammer at the time, thinking I'll never go back. I'll never need this to be factory or right again. And so basically the transmission tunnel was pushed down so far that I could not get the transmission back into the right place. And so the way I fixed it was, without pulling it again, I didn't want to have to pull it again, I put a 2x4 across the tunnel and pried up on the front of the tunnel with a big pry bar with my persuader. And that got it to go in. So that took me a while, but she is finally in. So, I think it's going to be it for today. I'm excited to get that because now I can start tinkering, start putting the rest of the turbo. I can start installing the turbo kit. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.